Listen up, y'all. Class is in session, and today we're talking about aura. Because let's be real, aura is all the rage these days. And I know we've all been there. We've all gone to a party. We've all gone out with our friends. You just go outside and you feel invisible. People overlooking you. People acting like your presence just doesn't exist. And I don't want that to happen for y'all. Nah, I want y'all to be walking out there feeling like prime MJ. Feeling like prime Shy. Feeling like Duke Dennis. All eyes on you, Timothy Chalamet, spotlight, and everywhere you walk, heads are turning. People are coming up to you, asking to shake your hand like you the mayor or something. People are coming up to you, giving you free stuff, just giving you dap, just smiling at you, calling you cute and whatever. All just based on your pure aura. Understand, aura is not just physical. It's about your spiritual, mental, and physical energy all combined. So in this video, we're gonna go over all the 3 different planes of existence and how you can elevate those. That way you can start building your aura and maximizing it to the max. And I'm also gonna throw in some of my personal anecdotes and experience with aura, so that way y'all just get a better picture of how to build aura. But with all that being said, let's start off with the first realm. So usually I tend to start off with like the physical, but today we're actually going to start off with the spiritual, because think about it. Aura is kind of a spiritual thing. Like, aura is not just based on physique. It's not like, if aura was based on physique, then bodybuilders would be walking around here with the most aura. Athletes would be walking around with the most aura. And while they do have some aura, not all athletes have aura. Let's be real. Let's be real. So we're going to start off with the spiritual, because I feel like that's the most important part of all of this. So, spiritually, the #1 way to build aura, purpose. Purpose, okay? You can call it having a mission, you can call it having skills, you can call it being capable, you can call it pursuing excellence, but at the end of the day, having a purpose is what's going to grant you aura. And something you'll notice when it comes to people that have aura is that they have something central at like the core of their life that everything else revolves around. For Michael Jordan, it was basketball. He was the best basketball player. Everything outside of that was secondary. His gambling, his style, all, the Jordan shoes and whatnot, everything was secondary to his basketball. And by just focusing on that and pursuing excellence and becoming great at that, he built this aura where he was literally known as Black Jesus. Black Jesus. Can you believe that? Black Jesus. Like, nigga, to call yourself Black Jesus, you gotta be that nigga. Like, same with dudes like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's like, the new like aura god or whatever. The nigga be making niggas faint or whatever. And look, the truth is, he's just a nigga that's good at basketball. And because of that, he's developed aura just by focusing on that one thing. He's able to have the cool style. He's able to have all the TikTok memes made about him. He's able to have all his teammates glazing him by literally just having a purpose, by just focus on basketball. And I'll put myself into this conversation real quick. Like, the times in my life where I felt that I've had the most aura, where I just had the most confidence, where I just felt the best and had the most things happen in my life, was when I was pursuing something. Like back in 2020, I built my TikTok page up to 180,000 followers. And during that time, I had aura because there's something I was pursuing. I was making videos on discipline, making videos on like the 48 laws of power, Dokudo, Way of the Samurai, stuff like that. Then it switched over to football. I started pursuing football. I walked onto the team. I joined the team. I was training and practicing every day, waking up at 5 a.m., just trying to get better and whatnot. And by just having that purpose, having that thing that's central at the core of my life, it gave me purpose, but it also increased my aura, because I always knew what I had to do next. The thing of what to do next, it was never like, there's never a question. You always just know exactly what you have to do. And because of that, that just gives you this sense of calm and peace and just confidence, essentially, because you know exactly what you have to do to get to where you want to go. So for all y'all watching this out there, if you want to start building your aura, it has to start with purpose. And that's why I'm going to harp on this point the most, is because it truly all starts with purpose. You can literally forget everything else I say in this video after this point, as long as you just remember purpose. Find something that you want to become great at and just pursue that. Pursue that over anything else. It's 2025. The system is changing. You don't need to go out here and get a 9-to-5 job. You don't need to go out here and follow the system and follow the path that's laid out for you. If you want to go and make cookies, if you want to go and paint ice sculptures all day, you can literally pursue that and just become great at it, and you'll begin to build your aura all like that. So essentially, pursue greatness and make pursuing whatever the great thing that you choose your purpose, and you will build aura. #2 is going to be presence. That's the second part of like the spiritual way of building your aura, is like, you just got to be present, man. A lot of people go out in life, They're thinking about the past. They're feeling like regret. They're feeling shame about the past. Then they're feeling angst over the future. They're wondering, oh my gosh, oh, what's gonna happen? They're all worried about the future. If you can just go through life, forget about the past, forget about the future, and literally just focus on the now, focus on one thing at a time, you will build aura, because that's so rare nowadays. Nowadays, people, when you're talking to people, they're not even listening to you. They're thinking of what to say next in their head. If you can literally just take each and every single moment, moment by moment, doing one thing at a time, you will begin to build a crazy kind of special aura, because people know it nowadays. Like, you can tell when someone's not listening. You can tell when someone's kind of just, responding to you and not really actually tuning into you and being present with you. It's so rare nowadays that if you can just develop the ability to be present, to truly be in the moment when you're interacting with people, it will build your aura, because people will really feel listened to, they'll feel heard. But on top of that, when you pour your energy into the present moment, you just have the most energy, you have the most aura in the moment. So literally, wherever you're going, if you're going out with friends, if you're going to school, if you're just walking around, if you're with your family, just fully be in that moment. Be where your feet are, and trust me, your aura will rise. So I would say the number one way to focus on this is just to start meditating, because what meditation is going to do is going to center you exactly where you are. It's going to center you exactly where you are in the present moment. So seriously, just focus on meditation, breathe in and breathe out, and just feel everything. Feel like your ass sitting on the ground. Feel like the air around you. Listen to all the sounds around, the just weird creakings in your house or whatnot. Literally just start meditating and fully be one in the moment, and that'll help you when you go out into real life to just fully be present and fully make the most of it. Next thing, trust/faith. Niggas with aura have extreme trust and faith in themselves and in God. Simple as that. When Kobe Bryant would go to shoot a shot, even though he's got the entire team, even though he's got 5 players defending him, he would still shoot that shot any day of the week. He would shoot the shot from half court because he had faith in himself, he had faith in God. And that's something that you got to do in order to build aura, is that you really just got to stick to your guns. It's like, if you believe something is right, you got to stick to it. And that's why I always say, you got to trust in God and you got to trust in your gut, to be honest. It's like, your gut is really the second brain. And like, I'll make a whole video on this later, but your gut is your second brain. And that's actually why a lot of stuff about health is so important, because if you fuck up your health, then your gut is not going to be right, and then your gut's going to actually be giving you wrong information, wrong gut feelings. But side tangent. So essentially, your gut is your second brain. So whenever you get a gut feeling, that's literally like, you can call it God, you can call it like source, you can call it the universe, but that is a higher power talking to you and telling you exactly what to do and telling you to make the right move. Because I guarantee y'all have all been in those situations where your gut talks to you, but instead you listen to your mind, and then you ended up making the wrong decision. You're like, dang, I should have just listened to my gut. So if you want to build your aura, just listen to your gut, because your gut will always lead you on the right path. A big thing about having aura is just doing everything effortlessly, just making the right moves. It's like you're in a video game or whatnot, and you're just making the right moves. You're making the right plays. It's like you're playing a football game, and every single call that you call is like going for 50 yards, going for touchdowns and whatnot. That's a big part of being aura, is just being smooth and whatnot. And a big part of that is just trusting in God and having faith and trusting in your gut, trusting in yourself. Because as simple as that. It's said it in the Bible. It's like, if you just have faith and truly believe and have trust in God and have trust in yourself, you will go to wherever you're going. Here's the truth. We all have predetermined destinies. And as long as you just trust that God has a plan for you, that wherever you're going is where you're meant to be, you will get there. The issue is, a lot of people, they start messing with their mind. They start trying to play tricks. They start trying to control their destiny. And now all of a sudden, you end up in a place where you shouldn't have been. You end up taking detours, and it takes you longer to get to where you're supposed to be. At the end of the day, all roads lead to Rome. So just have faith in God, trust in your gut as well, and literally just sit back and allow that to carry you to where you're meant to be. But yeah, if you want to build your aura, just have faith in God, have faith in your gut, and follow those signs, because they will lead you on the right path. All right, and then the last part of the spiritual is going to be semen retention. Now, I'm not going to touch too much on semen retention because I already made a video. Y'all can go to it right here. But essentially, when it comes to semen retention, just remember, semen retention is really just about protecting your attention and your energy. It's about not giving it out cheaply, not giving it out to like essentially just not protecting your energy, but being parsimonious, being almost bougie, being very picky and choosy with who you choose to give your energy and attention to. So with semen retention, obviously you stop choking your chicken. But on top of that is more than that. It's like you start raising your standards. You don't like get with girls that you don't actually think are hot or something just because you want to, bust a nut and feel a feeling or whatnot. Instead, you start raising your standards and elevating. And what happens is when your body can't, release itself, when it can't get that feeling that you get from having sex or whatnot with your hand, when you can't get that feeling from masturbating, your body takes the energy back inside and it forces you to find a different way to get that feeling of, coming and creating life. And the only way to do that is by upgrading, because think about it. If you can't use your hand to jack off and you're not at a point where women want you and, y'all can have sex, then the only way that you can get to that point where you can have sex is by you just upgrading your life, becoming higher status, becoming higher value, getting a better body, getting more money, whatever it be, whatever way that you can find to increase your value so that you can start getting sex, that's what's going to happen. So semen retention will undeniably raise your aura. And also, it's just like, it's going to allow you to not feel shame, because let's be real, all my guys out there, if you ever choked your chicken, you know that after you do that, you get that feeling where you just like, ugh. You feel shame, you feel guilt. Like, I remember back when I used to do that like shit back in high school, I would do it and the next day I would go into school and I wouldn't even be looking people in the eyes, because I would just be like so like ashamed of myself. I'd be so scared. But then I would hold on for like a week, 2 weeks. Boom, I'm looking everybody in the eye, deadpan. They looking away first. I'm feeling like that nigga, simple as that. So start doing semen retention and trust me, you gonna get some good results. You gonna build that aura. Anyways, moving on to my favorite topic, the physical. See, I thought that I was gonna start off with the physical when we talked about aura today, but nah, I decided to switch it up on y'all ass. Instead, today, oh shoot, don't do that. Today we started with the spiritual. Also, y'all, peep the drip real quick. Y'all see me? Alright, so physical. So, first thing when it comes to the physical aura, obviously physique. But not just any type of physique. I'm talking about a specific type of physique. A lean, strong, functional, capable, athletic physique. So essentially, this is kind of just like the athlete physique. You can command a lot of respect. You can command a lot of energy, a lot of attention, a lot of eyes on you when you have the right type of physique. Now, if you have kind of like a blocky, bulky, just like bodybuilder, overly muscular, like you look like a brain physique, that's not really going to command that much aura. Like, sure, you'll get eyes on you because you look like a freakazoid human, but that's not aura though. Real aura is when you have like more of a lean physique. You got abs showing, you got veins and whatnot, you got some striations, you're big but you're not too big. But also on top of that, you're like strong. It's like you got like hands with veins. Like, people can see the strength on you. People can see the vein, just like the strength in your body. And on top of that, you're capable, you're functional, you're athletic. Like, maybe you're super fast, maybe you can jump high. Just when it comes to physique, it's not really about the look, it's more just about the functionality and capability. So I would say the ideal physique is to just be lean, to also be strong, and to be athletic, aka capable and functional. And how do you do that? It's real simple. I touched on this in my last video about essentially the guide to get athletic and aesthetic fast as fuck. But really, all you want to do, lift heavy, sprint, and play sports. That's all you really got to do. When you lift heavy, you'll get strong. When you sprint, you'll get fast and also lean yourself down. And when you play sports, again, you'll get lean and you'll also gain skills, aka capability, functionality. So just do those three and you'll be good. And on top of that, if you want an entire free guide on how to do this real quick, don't forget, click the top link in the description below, get my free athletic and aesthetic workout guide and get right. It's got freaking stuff. It's got training programs, it's got meal plans, it's got a nutrition guide, it's got 8 recovery protocols. So go check that out. And also don't forget real quick, like, comment, share, and subscribe the video real quick. Had to drop that real quick. But anyways, back to the topic. And what this is going to do is, it's just like I said, it's going to command respect. It's going to command attention, because when you're like this, it just also leans out the rest of your body. Your face is going to have a jawline that's visible. And essentially, that's going to make you more attractive. So now, once you lean out and get strong and become capable, you'll be walking around with more confidence. You'll be walking around just looking better, and because of that, you'll feel better. You'll just be getting more eyes on you. When you walk into a gym, when you walk into a party, when you just walk into a store, when you walk anywhere, people are gonna be looking at you. They're gonna be giving you all this attention. They're gonna be giving you all this energy, and that's gonna make you feel good. That's gonna make you feel proud of yourself, and that's gonna build your aura. Because understand, aura is kind of like an energy exchange. Like when people are looking at you, they're giving you aura. They're giving you attention. They're giving you their energy. So the more energy that you can command, the more reasons you can give someone to give you energy, the higher your aura is going to be. It's almost like a video game out here. Now the next part, a big part of building aura is actually going to be martial arts specifically. Now, you know, I was talking about sports and whatnot. Like obviously, if you play basketball, if you play football, if you play any sport and you're really good at it, that's going to give you aura. But there's just a different type of aura you get when you're really good at a martial arts, because at the end of the day, these games like, you know, soccer, football, whatever, soccer, football, basketball, golf, tennis, they all have like imposed rules that, you know, they're pretty much made up. But martial arts, that's like the most primal thing. Like man has been fighting since man became man. Since man stopped being a monkey or whatever you believe, like as soon as man came into being, man was fighting. So when you are able to master martial arts, whether it's something like boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, whatever it be, like right now, me personally, I'm practicing boxing. And there's just a different way that you walk through the world when you know that you can beat 90 to 99% of people's asses. It's just like you feel so much more calm, you feel so much more secure in yourself. And also on top of that, you feel strong and capable, and it gives you this different aura as well because it leans you out, you become functional and capable in some manner, and you gotta be strong as fuck to do those sports. So it's just like, it builds even more aura. So what I would recommend for all y'all is obviously make sure that you know you're lifting heavy, sprinting, and playing a sport. But if you choose a sport, you might as well just choose a martial arts of some sort, because that's a sport that you can do as you age. It's like that's going to have purpose as you age. I mean, like sure you can get good at tennis, sure you can get good at football or basketball, but if you're not going to the league, if you're not going pro with those sports, it's just not as useful. But something like martial arts, that'll always be useful. Now granted, the chances that you have to beat someone's ass because they're trying you are very slim, but they're not zero. They're not zero. There's always a chance you got to beat someone's ass and just show them who's boss. So I recommend doing martial arts. That will raise your aura a ton. Because just think about it. Imagine like you walking with your girl and some dude slaps her ass, bro. Now you have one of two choices. You can either do nothing and lose the girl and probably, you know, get her stolen by that guy who's gonna pound her later tonight. Or you can beat that nigga's ass and now all of a sudden your girl is in love with you. So just remember that. Martial arts will raise your aura a ton, and on top of that, you'll build your own aura by doing martial arts. So just start doing martial arts, boxing, MMA, kickboxing, whatever, and trust me, your aura will rise. Now, real quickly, we're gonna touch on health. I don't want to go too into detail with that because I actually don't think that like the physical is as important for aura as much as the spiritual and mental. Because let's be real, there's fat niggas out here that have aura. Now, granted, they don't have as much aura as like skinny niggas out here that have aura, but there's still fat niggas out here that have aura. So, you know, being a physical unit doesn't automatically guarantee that you're gonna have aura, you know what I'm saying? But health-wise, just real quickly, nutrition, eat real food, simple as that. You are what you eat, so if you're eating real food, it's gonna reflect in your body, it's gonna reflect in how you come off to people, and you're gonna look better and feel better and increase your aura. On top of that, you wanna just make sure that you recover. So get your sleep, you know, 7 to 9 hours a night. This gives your body the ability to, you know, restore and repair itself, so that way you're always glowing when you wake up. Like I've noticed for myself, like there's times where I would be getting like 6 hours of sleep a night, then all of a sudden I would start getting 8 hours of sleep a night, and I could literally see it, like my eyes would be brighter, I would be glowing. So like getting your sleep will give you more aura. Oh, on top of that, there's other things you can do as well. Like you can hit the sauna. I'm actually about to hit the sauna after I film this video for about like an hour to an hour and a half. And when you just hit it for super long, for once a week, again, it increases your aura because you're doing something super hard and it just forces your body to adapt. So HGH goes up, aka human growth hormone, aka the youth hormone. So yeah, it'll just make you glow. Like maybe I'll even take a picture and throw it in the video after this. But yeah, go to the sauna and just sauna, and it'll detoxify your body of all like the toxic shit in you, and it'll make you glow. And then the last thing you can do as well is sunlight. And sunlight is real simple. It's just gonna give you tan skin. It's also gonna give you energy. It's literally gonna make you happy. And yeah, simple as that. So make sure you're out there getting your sunlight. Like I said in the last video, remember, check out the last video, because a lot of stuff that I'm going over right now for the physical and stuff I went over in the last video. But when you get sunlight, it increases vitamin D, it helps with bone health, and also just helps you look better because you get a tan. So go in the sun. More physical aura, almost forgot. For people. When it comes to aura, the people you surround yourself with play a big role. The people you surround yourself with are essentially a reflection of you. So if you're walking around with lame ass niggas, now you might not be a lame ass nigga yourself, but the fact that you're surrounding yourself with lame ass niggas means that there's some parts of you that are pretty lame, because you know you're around lame ass niggas. But if you're surrounding yourself with quote unquote killers, if you're surrounding yourself with real niggas, like, it doesn't even have to be like real niggas. It just has to be niggas that have purpose, niggas that are out here doing stuff, niggas that actually, you know, have a mission, have skills, are pursuing excellence in some form or way. Like, it doesn't have to be the same as you. Y'all don't all have to be athletes. Y'all don't all have to be, you know, people trying to make the best app in Silicon Valley. But as the rule is, you need to surround yourself with others that are also pursuing greatness, that are pursuing their own unique mission in some way. Because if you're surrounding yourself with lost souls, like lames, niggas that's just walking around aimlessly, that's gonna reflect in you, and it's just not a good look. So remember, the people you surround yourself with are a reflection of you. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with the best people. And this especially goes for your partner. Like, understand, the women that you choose to like partake in activities with, that you choose to surround yourself with, they are a direct reflection of you. So if you're not getting the women that you want, don't get mad, bro. Instead, realize that, like, yo, I need to change myself so I can start, you know, attracting someone who's on my same wavelength. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, remember, you can't change the reflection that you see in the mirror. You can only change the person who's getting reflected in the mirror, aka change yourself. Don't try to change the world. Oh, last bit about physical aura as well, style. So y'all see today I popped out with a REI puffer, Essentials Fear of God hoodie, Nike ski mask, some young LA pants. I got some Uggs on. And yeah, you know, just make sure that when you're wearing clothes that it makes you feel good, it makes you feel comfortable, and that it just gives you confidence. That's essentially all style is. You don't need to be out here wearing the newest drip. You don't need to have on Gucci, Dior, Louis Vuitton. No, you don't need none of that. All you need to do is make sure that you're wearing stuff that makes you feel good, that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you feel confident. Because when you look good, you feel good, you play good, like Deion Proudton said. So seriously, style is real simple. Literally just wear what makes you feel confident, and then that'll be reflected. And also just, you know, clothing, like, bro, that's a huge way to boost aura easily. Because when you're wearing stuff that makes you feel confident, you know, we're about to get into it with the mental game, but yeah, confidence is a huge part of building aura. Oh, and last thing that I almost forgot when it comes to aura is just posture. Real simple. Remember, always, like, if y'all have ever read the 12 Secrets to Life or whatever by Jordan Peterson, he simply says, walk with your back, you know, your shoulders back, and your shoulders back, and, you know, your chest out, and it just gives you more confidence. Like, look at how I've been sitting this entire time compared to boom. It's like boom, I'm commanding like more presence. I'm taking up more space. So just make sure that when you walk outside, when you're moving through daily life, that you have good posture that just reflects how you're feeling. Because when you're like this, it reflects to your body like, we're defeated, we're low, we're bad. But when you start doing stuff like this, it literally changes how you feel inside, and it'll raise your aura. So yeah, posture. All right, moving on to the mental game, the last phase of aura. So the first thing that we need to go over with this is gonna be motion. And the reason why I put motion first is because motion is kind of like, it's kind of a mix between the physical and the mental. So they both go together. So that's why I put it first. But motion, essentially what that means is just you get moving. Simple as that. Because like Isaac Newton said, an object in motion tends to stay in motion, an object at rest tends to stay at rest. And once you just get moving, once you wake up and start walking around, you know, you start whatever, you know, you take a shower, brush your teeth, maybe you eat breakfast, although we don't eat breakfast over here. Like, you know, you just start going outside, walking around. As soon as you get moving, stuff just starts clicking, stuff just starts going, and that's going to raise your aura hella, because as you start moving, it tricks your mind into thinking that you're also, you know, you're going somewhere, that you're in motion. And you can be going somewhere, you can be going down, or you can be going up, but you need to be moving is the key. Because as long as you're in motion, you're giving yourself an opportunity to, you know, get lucky. You're giving yourself an opportunity for opportunities to come to you. If you're just inside all day, stagnant, just scrolling on freaking TikTok or Instagram all day, you're not giving yourself those opportunities to get lucky. You're not giving yourself a chance to, you know, have some faithful interaction that changes your entire life. So you just need to get outside. You need to get moving. This is also going to trick your brain into thinking that stuff is going on, and it's going to give you that higher aura. Because let's be real, niggas with aura always got motion. They always got something going on, and it can even be something as trivial as just going to the store and getting a fucking taco because this nigga wanted a taco. The key is, though, you got to stay in motion. You just always got to have something that you're doing. Now, I'm not out here saying that you got to be out here stressed, but you it's more like a flow, you know? You want to have a good flow to your day, and you want to constantly stay in motion like the ocean. You feel what I'm saying? Simple as that. So key number one, motion. Just always be doing something, no matter how small it is. Even if you're just pacing and walking around your house, you gotta stay in motion. Number two of the mental game is to just be unapologetic / don't give a fuck, okay? Because let's be real, bro. If you want to have aura, when you're first developing and building your aura, niggas are going to hate on you for trying to, you know, break out the local minima, for trying to break out the mold and be something more than what they think that you should be. And because of that, you just need to be unapologetic and don't give a fuck. Like, this is somewhere where I've personally messed up in the past. Like, in the past, I used to play tennis. I used to watch anime and Naruto, and people would make fun of me. And, like, I would feel so much shame, and I would fold because of that. And because of that, I was limiting my aura. Instead, what I should have done in those moments is, like, if a nigga came up to me and was like, haha, you watch Naruto, I'd have been like, damn right, because that show is fucking dope, bruh. Oh, you play tennis, damn right, and I'm better than tennis than all y'all, so fuck you, nigga. Like, you gotta fire back. You can't let people put you down like that. If a nigga's trying to, you know, make fun of you or make you feel bad for something that you like to do, fuck that nigga. That nigga's lame as fuck, because anyone who's trying to put someone down for something that they see that that person likes to do is a lame ass nigga inside, and it honestly has issues, because no one who's actually doing shit in life is gonna be hating on niggas, bro. Like, I guarantee if, like, some celebrity, if some higher up person, if some athlete, if some actor, if they see that you're grinding and working on something that you truly like, they're not gonna go over and try to make you feel bad. They're gonna see that, and, like, in their mind, they might think, damn, that nigga is pretty lame, but, like, I respect the grind, though. As simple as that. So you gotta have this unapologetic / don't give a fuck mentality with anything you do, bro. Because when you first do it, it's gonna be cringe. Like, niggas probably look at these videos that I'm making right now, they're like, damn, this nigga cringe as fuck. Like, what is he doing? Da 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 da. I don't give a fuck, cause see, in my mind, I'm making videos for hundreds of thousands of people. I'm making videos for millions of people. Because even if it's not getting hella views, even if a lot of people aren't watching it right now, I know that the people watching it right now are going to take this information and use it. And I know in the future, as this channel begins to build, there's going to be more people watching this and able to take this value and use it for themselves. So it's like, nigga, you just don't see the vision right now. Hating ass nigga, lame ass nigga. Fuck you. I'm playing. To anyone watching this right now who's still watching this, love you. But seriously though, just be unapologetic and don't give a fuck, because you can't. At the end of the day, if you have aura, people are going to be trying to hate on you. People are going to be coming at you from all angles, and you simply cannot give a fuck. It's that simple. Number 3, you got to believe you're him, bro. You need to believe you're him. Every time you look in the mirror, you should be like, damn, I'm really that nigga. Which, by the way, is something that I actually do on a pretty consistent basis. Is like, when you look at yourself, you just need to be like, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm him. You need to have delusional confidence with everything you do, bro. And that's going to build your aura hella. Because niggas with aura, bro, it's like they just believe in themselves, bro. Like, we just believe in ourselves. Like, when I look in the mirror, when I'm making videos, when I'm working out, it's like, sure, shit might get tough. There might be doubts creeping in, but I don't listen to those doubts, bro. Because remember, your thoughts are like passing clouds. And you can focus on clouds that are fucking negative and then turn it into a rainstorm and kill your mind. Or you can choose to let them pass by and only focus on the good clouds that, you know, make the sky look all nice and whatnot and make it look all picturesque on a sunset or something. So I say all that to say, you just gotta believe you're him, bro. You gotta have delusional confidence. When you shoot a shot in basketball, shoot that shit like you're Kobe, nigga. Shoot that shit like you're MJ and believe that it's gonna go in, because that's exactly what they used to do. They would shoot terrible shots. Terrible shots. Steph Curry, MJ, Kobe Bryant, they shoot terrible shots on paper. But to them, that's a good shot because they believe they're him. They believe that that shot is going in. They believe that that shot is going to go in and get their team points. So they just shoot their shot. And that's all you got to do at the end of the day, bro. Believe you're him, have delusional confidence in yourself, and just shoot your fucking shot, bro. Because what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Nothing, bro. You have nothing to lose. So believe you're him and have delusional confidence with everything. Because when you're building your aura, niggas are not gonna believe in you. Niggas, in fact, are gonna doubt you. Niggas might even clown you, bro. And if you're not your #1 fan, if you don't have just that internal, if you don't have high self-esteem, if you don't have high confidence, if you're not just delusionally confident that you're him, you're not gonna make it, bro. Simple as that. Like, it don't matter how low in life I get, bro. My self-esteem will never, ever get low, because at the end of the day, I know that I'm gonna figure it out. I know that, like I said earlier in the video with how you gotta trust in God and your gut, I know that whatever I'm doing right now is getting me to where I need to go in life. So I don't worry, bro. It is what it is. I might be down and out right now, and that's how it looks to you. But in reality, I know that it's all just part of the story that's gonna make it so amazing when I finally achieve greatness. Simple as that. And that's how you gotta start looking at your life, bro. All the hardships, all the struggles is just to make your story that much sweeter, my guy. So remember, believe you're him and have delusional confidence, and you will build your aura. Simple. And number 4 is actually a way that you can begin to believe you're him and have delusional confidence, is just to forget/mold the past, okay? So understand, the past is actually subjective. The past is not an objective fact, because the past is subjective based on how you look at it. Now understand, we're about to get a little deep with perspective, but think about it like this. It's like, if you got bullied in high school, you can look at it like, dang, I was a lame ass nigga, and I got bullied in high school because niggas thought I was lame, and I was so alone and so sad and blah blah blah. Or you can look at it like, yeah, I used to get bullied in high school because niggas knew I was great and they was trying to put me down in the dirt. But little did they know that all they was doing was giving me more motivation so I could rise up and be great later on in life. It's like, you gotta change the way that you look at things, bro. The past is not the past. The past is not just set in stone. The past is whatever you make of it. You can determine the past, and by determining your past, you will also determine your future. So I say all that to say, forget the past if it's negative. If the past doesn't serve you, if you look back in the past and you're thinking about all your failures, all your setbacks, and you're feeling shame, you're feeling guilt, forget that shit. You can either forget it, or you can look at the past and see all those failures and be like, damn, that shit is making me great today, and change your perspective and make it so that it works for you, bro. You should never be thinking thoughts that aren't serving you. If you're thinking any thoughts that aren't serving you, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, genuinely, what are you doing, bro? That doesn't make any sense. Your thoughts should always serve you. So when it comes to the past, either forget it completely if it doesn't serve you, or find a way to shift your perspective so that way it does serve you. Simple. All right, and then the last way to build aura mentally is going to be just doing things effortlessly and nonchalant, bro. Because let's be real. When you try too hard, when you're a tryhard, that shit is not aura, bro. That shit is not aura. If you're a Patrick Beverly type out here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you doing all that, that shit is not aura, bro. Like, you need to be doing everything pretty nonchalant and effortlessly. And the only way that you do that is just by doing stuff that you're good at. So what I recommend is just focus on your strengths, bro. Like, fuck your weaknesses, bro. Your weaknesses can be overcome by literally just doubling down on your strengths. So focus on your strengths and just do the shit that you're already good at. Because if you're already good at it, that means you're more likely to succeed in it. And remember what I said earlier about how purpose is really just a pursuit of excellence, and that's what really builds your aura. By doing stuff that you're already good at, it's going to be effortless for you. It's going to look nonchalant. You're going to get way better results, and you will achieve excellence. You will achieve your purpose. So literally, just do the stuff that you're good at, and it's going to look effortless. It's going to be nonchalant. Like, when you look at basketball players, let's be real. A lot of basketball players, these niggas are like 6'9", 6'10", 6'6", whatever. These niggas were predetermined. They were genetically blessed with the ability to be great at basketball. So when they're playing basketball, it looks effortless. You see these niggas gliding, flying through the air, like Air Jordan and whatnot. Freaking fillet, layup, whatever, swerve, bend that corner, whoa, all that. Like, the things that these niggas do might look hard to you, but to them, it's effortless. It's just nonchalant. It's what they do. So you need to find what that is for you. It might be making videos. It might be playing football. It might be boxing. I really don't know what it is. It might be drawing. It might be styling clothes and whatnot. Whatever is like effortless and nonchalant for you, whatever you're just really good at naturally, lean into that. And then you will begin to develop that nonchalant, effortless nature, because, you know, niggas out here will be struggling trying to do the same shit you do, that you can do like just the back of your hand. Like, you can do it like it's just any other day. Like, it's simple to you. So I say all that to say, pursue your strengths, Pursue the stuff that's easy for you, because the stuff that's easy for you, you can go far in and you can make it look effortless and nonchalant. You can build your aura. Simple as that. Real quick. If you stayed this long for the video, let me get real with you for a minute, bro. At the end of the day, no one can really determine your aura but you, bro. Whatever you think is gonna raise your aura, just do that. And really, just believe. Remember what I said, like with this entire mental thing, bro. You gotta believe you're him. You gotta have delusional confidence. You gotta pursue excellence. And just pursue your strengths, because that's the shit that you're actually gonna see results in. If you do that for a long enough, on a long enough time scale, on a long enough time horizon, you will see results. You will begin to build aura, and you will see success, man. Because trust me, I believe in you. You got this shit, my nigga. Just go out and be great. Go out and be legendary. Simple. Anyways, this was a long ass video. I really do hope that this helped you. Make sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, share the video, turn on the bell for the post notifications whenever I post. Don't forget, if you want to get lean, athletic, and aesthetic and build your aura and get that top 1% physique, click the top link in the description below to get the free athletic and aesthetic workout guide system. And with all that being said, just stay up and stay blessed. I love you. Thanks for watching this video. Adooski.